kids, welcome back to week 19 of Amped Online. We are so glad that you're here with us today.
Lindsay, before you continue, I just want to know what you're wearing today.
What are you wearing?
It's my cowboy suit.
Well, I feel pretty. Make sure to have your parents text the word AMPed to 704-343-8955 if you're not already on our mailing list. You're going to get some really cool stuff in the mail every single week.
This summer, we're learning about what it means to focus and to have faith.
Heaven looks like as bright as God. No, it's the same. It's the same as the sky. It has clouds in the blue sky. In the blue sky, it looks like the same down below. I've been to heaven to see my great papa that died. God is so brave, he can protect anyone. And he's bigger than this whole world and the whole planet. And outer space. And he lives in space. And he lives inside our heart. He lives inside everybody's hearts, even except the people that don't know Jesus. And bigger is bigger than anyone.
Welcome back to Pick Your Heaven. That's right. It's the hottest game show out there. This week, we have our contestant, Hannah, and she's going to ask questions of our two people on the other side of the curtain. And they're going to describe what their heaven is like, and then Hannah is going to pick her heaven. It's going to be the most awesome show ever. Okay, you ready to get started, Hannah?
I am.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay, let's go. Go ahead.
Okay, contestant 1, what do you do for fun?
Well, let me tell you, pretty little lady, when I go for fun, I go on down to the rodeo and I show my showing cows. And let me tell you, we're first in the nation because we have so much fun doing it. And then when I get home, I go and raise my hogs and I make sure my chickens are cared for. And then to cool off, I take my four-wheeler and I go mudding.
Oh, well, thank you, contestant 1, Bobby Ann Sue.
You got it, baby.
Same question for contestant number 2.
Well, I like to snuggle my puppies and my kitties, and I like to eat candy and cupcakes, and I like to go down the river and go over the rainbow with all of my unicorns. I've got Sabrina and Polly. All my unicorns love to come with me across the rainbow.
Wow.
Thank you there, Sugar Plum Princess. More questions, Hannah?
Yeah, let me ask contestant number 2 first. What do you eat?
I eat a lot of candy and marshmallows, and I love Laffy Taffies and Nerds and really anything colorful. I just love colors.
Thank you there, Sweet Pea.
That sounds really sweet. Contestant number 1, what do you eat?
Oh, well, let me tell you, sweetie. I raise all my food on my yard, and in my garden, I get squash, I get corn, I get cucumbers, I get lettuce, I get cabbage, I get everything. But my favorite, let me tell you, my favorite thing that I grow is my gosh darn sweet potatoes. And my sweet potatoes, I make a good sweet potato casserole. It don't need to be Thanksgiving. Oh, no, ma'am. I will make you a sweet potato casserole any time of the week.
Well, thank you, Bobby Joe Sue. More questions, Hannah?
Yeah, I've always wanted to meet God, and when I get to heaven, I really want to spend a lot of quality time with God. So I was wondering, contestant number 1, what is God like?
Good question.
Wow, that's a big question, because let me tell you, God, whoo, buddy, he is the best darn bull rider I ever did done seen. He is the best. He has 15 seconds on that darn bull up in heaven. He is a good old homie. He takes care of you, you take care of him, and he shares his meals with you. His bull riding skills, I want to learn from him forever.
Cool. writing. I never imagined that for God, but thank you, contestant number 1. Okay, same question for contestant number 2. What is God like?
Well, God's pretty awesome. He loves to bake with me. We bake cookies and we bake cakes. And he just loves being with me and all the puppies and the unicorns. And we always go on walks through the sunflower field together. And it's just so fun to be with God.
Thank you, Princess P. Well, Hannah, it's time for the show to be over. Guess what? It's time for you to make your big decision. This is a big decision because, it's the rest of your life, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which heaven are you going to go with? Are you going to go with contestant number 1, Billy Joe Bobby Sue? Or are you going to go with contestant number 2, between you, Sweet Pea?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to say neither.
What? You can't say.
Really?
That's not how this show. Have you watched this show? That's not how this show works. What do you mean, neither?
I mean, both of their heavens sound really nice, but it's just not what I imagine. I want heaven to be fun, and I don't want to feel any pain. I want to feel always loved, and God to me isn't some bull rider or someone who I walk through sunflower fields with. I just want him to be my friend and someone I can confide in, and we can both lift each other up.
Wow, that's quite different than their views, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I think about it, nobody knows what heaven's like. It may be just what you described. Or, who knows, there may be unicorns, and there may be four-wheelers to go mudding. We just don't know. But what we do know is that God has promised us that heaven will be the greatest place we can imagine. And so our job between now and when it's time to go is to follow Jesus, because following Jesus will also turn out greater than you can imagine. See you next time, guys.
This week, you're going to be making your very own version of heaven. Everyone's heaven looks different. So what does yours look like?
You can show us by drawing, painting, creating, or doing whatever you want to show us. Molly's going to show you her example of her heaven, but remember, this craft is completely up to you, so you can do whatever you want.
Hey kids, welcome back to AMPed. This week's craft is you're going to make, build, draw, whatever your heaven will look like. It is going to be totally unique. No one else will have the same one as you. Make it your own. I'm going to make my heaven. First of all, my heaven has got to have coffee. Second of all, it's got to have some avocados. Now I got to be surrounded by fluffy blankets and pillows. Hold on, we got to change these lights. This is good. So as you can see, everyone's heaven is going to be different. Mine has coffee, avocados, and just pure comfort. You just make yours whatever you want it to be.
This week, we've been talking about what heaven would look like for you. It can be different for everybody. So this week's challenge is to take a picture or video of some of your favorite things that you would want up in heaven. And remember, it's specific to you, so have it be anything that you want.
Make sure to submit your pictures or videos by this Wednesday, July 29th, to me at 704-582-9819. If you do this, you'll be entered into our drawing to win a gift card. We can't wait to see what your heaven looks like. Make sure to have your parents text the word AUNT to 704-343-8955 if you're not already on our mailing list. And don't forget to get your weekly challenge videos or pictures submitted by this Wednesday for the chance to win a gift card.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you had a snazzy time, and we'll see you next week.
Bye!